Hi, my name is Carol Caprio. I have a PhD in lifestyle health coaching and I am an LPC. I'm also a certified mental health and nutrition clinical specialist and a certified integrated mental health specialist. Today's topics in my series on caring for your mental health is how the food you eat affects both your body and your brain. What you eat directly affects how you feel, think, and function. Food isn't just fuel, it's information. It's chemical signals that influence your brain chemistry, hormones, mood, focus, and long-term health. Brain and body are constantly communicating through neurotransmitters, hormones, and the gut-brain axis. When you eat, nutrients are broken down into molecules that build your brain structure, such as fats and amino acids, generate energy, which is glucose and vitamins, create neurotransmitters, such as dopamine, serotonin, and acetylcholine, and regulate inflammation and stress. So every meal literally changes how your brain cells talk to each other. Now let's take a look at macronutrients, the brain's building blocks. So proteins create neurotransmitters. Proteins break down into amino acid, which makes brain chemicals like tyrosine, create dopamine and norepinephrine, which provides focus, motivation, and alertness. Then you have tryptophan, which creates serotonin for mood, calming, and sleep. And then glutamine, which creates GABA, which is for relaxation and anxiety control. Too little protein equals poor focus, low motivation, and mood swings. Fats affect brain structure and signaling. About 60% of your brain is fat, mostly omega-3 fatty acids, DHA and EPA. There's really three main fat types to be thinking about. So omega-3s, fish, flax, walnuts, build neuron membranes and improve learning and reduce inflammation. The omega-6 processed oils, needed in small amounts, but excess causes inflammation. Trans fats or processed fats damage brain cells and reduce memory. So balanced healthy fats equal better attention, mood, and memory. Then the carbohydrates, which are for energy for thinking. Your brain runs mainly on glucose, but it needs steady levels. So what does it need? It needs complex carbs, whole grains, fruit, and vegetables, which provide a slow energy release and stable focus. Unfortunately, refined sugars, sodas, and pastries produce rapid spikes, crash, irritability, and fatigue. Blood sugar swings equal brain fog and poor concentration. Next being the micronutrients, which are the brain's spark plugs. Vitamins and minerals are cofactors for neurotransmitter synthesis and cellular energy production. So some of those nutrients, your B vitamins, especially B6, B12, and folate, are needed for dopamine and serotonin synthesis. Then you have magnesium, which calms neurons and reduces anxiety, and iron, which is needed for dopamine function, and zinc, which supports mood and memory. And then you have vitamin D, which regulates mood and inflammation. Deficiencies equal low energy, poor mood, and slower learning. And then hormones, which are for mood and energy. Nutrition affects hormones like insulin, which regulates energy. Unstable levels equal fatigue and irritability. Cortisol, chronic stress and poor diet equals inflammation and anxiety. Leptin and ghrelin control hunger and fullness, which can cause poor sleep, and sugar throw them off. Balanced nutrition helps keep those hormones stable, steady energy, and emotional balance. And then you have long-term brain health, which the diet shapes our long-term brain resilience. If you look at the Mediterranean diet, fish, olive oil, nuts, and veggies, it improves memory and reduces Alzheimer's risk. The Western diet, processed high sugars and fats, is linked to depression, ADHD, and dementia. And the ketogenic diet, which is low-carb, high-fat, may help some neurological conditions such as epilepsy and focus. If we look at simple brain healthy eating habits, eat a high-protein breakfast, such as eggs, Greek yogurt, and nuts, which jumpstart your dopamine. Stay hydrated. Dehydration equals brain fatigue. Add color to your plate. More antioxidants equals less inflammation. Eat slowly and mindfully. It helps digestion and stress regulation. Limit sugar and processed snacks, which helps protect the dopamine balance. Include omega-3s weekly, such as salmon, chia, and walnuts. So the core idea is what you eat feeds your neurons as much as your muscles. Nutrition shapes your mood, focus, memory, and resilience. So be sure to check out my website for more information at www.newlifecounselingdfw.com/videos. To learn more about how your diet impacts your mental health, contact me at carol@newlifecounselingdfw.com.